Now, welcome to this edition. Right. Uh, Now, what we're going to do is now, after learning basics, I'm going to show you the sources where we're going to obtain resources to build our front end. Okay. Roughly, if I'm not mistaken, uh, let me I should show you something here. If I'm not mistaken, let me first close this. We looked at how to come up with something like this, which is a bit responsive. We looked at how to come up with look at how to come up with this. Look at how to come up with the home page. We looked at how to come up with such columns. We also looked at how to come up with search, making the image circular, uh, putting a color on top of that. We also looked at still a column. We also looked at how to come up with the contact form and some of these footer credits. Now, very first, what I want to show you from what you already written code is how to link. When you tap on home, it takes you to home. When you tap on services, it takes you to services. When you tap on projects, it takes you to projects. I'll show you that, and I'll show you resources, how to build a front end from resources. So let's go very fast to VS. From VS, actually I should even open for you this using VS, because that's everything which we have already gone through. Let me open it using VS Code. Okay. Now this is just literally everything which we have gone through, step by step, explaining and how to come up with such. Actually, this is a code which we have been writing from scratch. Now this is it. Now what do you want? We want to make this nav bar functional. The nav items, when you tap on services, takes you to services straight away. When you tap on projects, takes you to projects straight away. So what are we going to, how do we do that? I've talked of sections and I've talked of writing comments to separate your codes. So okay, here we have what we had what they call this is the header, and in header we have the nav items here. Okay, and of course I've already explained. Actually, I've not explained this. This is very, very important. Actually, this is one of the ways of how to link, and I'm here to take you through it. When you want to link a web page like this, or if this one is okay, you can actually scroll it. And or you can use this. But there's some where the services you not find the items of services. Even if you scroll like this, you can only find it when you click on this and it takes you to where it is. So if you want to do like that, what do? What you do is you create sections. Now this is where section is very, very important. I'm now getting right. You create sections. Like for homepage, you create a section and give it ID of home. For about, you create it, you put it inside all the codes of about, that everything about. You put it in the section, you give it the ID of what? Of about us. Actually, it's about us. Then this of services, you create it as, you put it inside the section tag and give it ID of services. Then continue like that. Even the same for contact. You give the section and give the ID of contact. This ID is going to be very, very, very important. Now when you come here to our nav items, how to link them. Remember, our nav items are anchor tags, and remember anchor tags have hypertext reference. So inside here, what do we do? Remember how I told you that how do we call ID. We call ID using hash. We call ID using, let me first turn on my hotspot, my Wi-Fi. So you call ID using hash. Now we have given our home everything. No homepage. No homepage is in a section, and the section is having ID of home. That means inside this hypertext reference of the anchor, which is containing the home, is going to be hash home. The same will be for that of services. Hash services. It's going to be, one for projects will be hash projects. Provided that you have put all the codes projects inside a section, and that section is having the ID projects. It should be, that's a very very good way of linking. Another way of linking I can show you is let me just open something new here. Okay, okay, it's okay. I think, let me do something here, another way of linking it. So let me what can I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Okay. Let me add another item here. Just copy this. Just copy this. Copy this. Just put Ctrl V. I put it there, but this time I'm going to put it. Let me say workers. Now I want, and this workers HTML, I'm going to open it here. I'm going to open another file here. I'm going to call it a new file. I'm going to say workers.html. Sorry, it hasn't opened. Say workers.html. Enter. Okay, it's going to be inside there. Yeah. Great. And how I say very fast, how do we do? We put that exclamation mark, enter, and I'm just going to copy some few things from here. Actually, let me just copy almost actually let me just I don't want to copy everything. Just want to make something simple. Even this is enough. This is enough for us to go into here, and we put it here, and we paste it here. Okay. Let me just give it here. All right. Workers. It's just to show you. Okay. Now when you come here, what do you do? You don't link it using this now. This is for only linking when you want it to be all on the same. Now this, it's reference, it's inside the folder. Now the folder is in the folder, it is workers. It's already here. .html. You've seen that, and this only happens when this practice BC01 HTML and this, they're in the same folder. That's how you can link them like this. Actually, if for other bigger websites, even for service can be having its own let me say page here. Even projects can be having its own page here, and then we link them using such what I've just shown you here. Now let's first run this code of ours and we see, and start debugging. Okay, let's use Chrome web app. Okay, we have our workers here. Now let's go to it. Wow, you see when you click on it, it just takes you to straight away to it. When you go back, you can go back. When you go to contacts, can take you to contacts. Those are two ways of linking your web pages. Two ways of linking your web pages. Get me right. See what I had just done. Let me go to this here. You see, workers. It's here. Practice BC01 where we have been. It's here. Get. Hmm? And actually, I should show you. Actually, I think I should show you something here which I should show you. Actually, in this, like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Okay, let me just copy each and every tag. Okay, each and all the codes in the practice. Let me just copy them. Let me copy them. I want to really make this very. And I just did everything here. Just control V and I paste them here. Okay. Now, what are you going to do? Let's run from here. Let's run our code in practice BC01. Let's run. Go to workers. Just taken us to, yeah, it has taken us to workers. But now what? How I want us to really know that we're in workers. What are we going to do? Let me change the title in the file which I've named not workers. Let me say workers page. Workers page. Then I come here, I run. Okay, this is practice 001. This is workers page. That's the way of linking it. And by the way, when you're in workers here, you can still navigate and you can still navigate. Sorry. You can still navigate. So very important aspect. Let me hope you have really gotten it. It's very important. So let's dive into what they call the resources. How to build webs using resources. Now, okay, let me just put on my Wi-Fi here. Okay, as after understanding this, I'm sure, as I've said earlier, you can come up with something like this, very brilliant like this, very nice like this. This one here, you just use those things of columns. This actually I don't need to even teach you this, because now with what I've already given is enough for you to come up something very simple and basic. Okay, so I'm going to take you to areas, online sources where you find nice codes. The reason why I've not taught you JavaScript is this. Even if I'm teach you that basic JavaScript, you'll not apply it in front end of web as per now. But I'll still take you through it. So, but before we go to there, let me show you the sites of resources. The first one, which I always recommend, is W3. Sorry, let me write here. W3 schools. W3 schools. When you come here, you don't go there. What do you say? Examples and resources. Let's go there. Let's go there. W3 schools. But it's free and it has a lot of nice resources. Okay. No. That's what I don't want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's not what I want. Okay. Okay. I know where I'm getting it here. Let me say how can I say? Let me say navbar. Wow. Okay. here. Still not what I want. Though it's here. Though this can really work here. You see, when you come here and you really want to build, you really understand the codes. You come here and you see. Say if you want your number to be like this, not like the one which you have shown you how to create. You just come here and see it. After seeing it, down here you find the codes. This is HTML code for it. This is the let me see. Let's say try it yourself. You rerun it. This is it. And you run it. This is the result. But now I want to show you something better. I want to show you something better. Okay. Let's first be patient. Okay. I want this where each and every button is just aligned in a way, but still we reached. Wow. This is it. Okay, when you reach here, you can see. This is the navigation bar. Okay, now when you want something better, you already understood the codes. You just come here. You want something like this. The HTML codes are here. What do? Just copy it. You come to you copy and paste in your VS Word. Then you come here and get the CSS codes. Well, actually, with the comments, really explaining the codes, you copy it, and at the end, you have something. Wow! Just let me know. Just say, let's dive into it. Let me delete everything here in Workers, and we really try out this, and I see how this magic which you can really do with something very simple. Okay, let's copy this. I copy. When I come here, of course I need the basic structure of HTML. Yeah, let me say this is a online resources. Okay, when I come here, I come and paste my my HTML codes before even my CSS arise. Let me even just prepare space for it. Open style. Okay, close it. Go back. I look for where the CSS codes for that particular thing are. I look for I copy it. Just come here, and inside here I paste it. Wow, just as simple as that. And we'll run and we'll see whether we have gotten it wrong. Wow, you see, we have it. Very nice, very brilliant, very nice and very brilliant. We have it here. That is it. That's one. Let me first delete this. So there are very many here. So what I really want people to, what I normally come for here is they call it slides. So there are very many nice things here. Let me say even navbar on image. All the codes are here. Just copy, go and paste, and you run. And the good thing why I'm showing you this is you've already understood the codes, you have already understood position, you have understood styling, you have understood a lot of things. Slides. So this is what I normally come for here. Very, very nice. There are very many good types of slideshow. Like this one, you just click on and it moves, you click on it, it moves, click on it, it moves. I like this. What I'm going to do, okay, since I like this, I just come and get it, enter your just get it, entire CSS. Sorry, it's entire HTML. I think this where the HTML of it ends from. I copy it. Okay, I copy it. Now, if I want it to be, I can just write a simple comment here. Let me say my slide so. Wow, my slide so. Then of course I come and just paste. Come and paste. Wow, before even my CSS arrives, let me even just prepare space for them. Let me prepare space for it. Prepare space for it. Slide so styling. Slide so styling. Wow. Let me create a space for it. Have you seen how programming becomes easy when you have understood the basics? Then I just come and copy. Just come and copy my CSS. Come and copy my CSS. Come and copy my CSS. Copy all of it. I copy it. Okay. I go to my, just come here. Let me go space there. Just come and paste it. Wow, we have it. Then, by the way, as we learn, I've not here. I know it's it's not mistake. I've not taught you how JavaScript is written, but JavaScript, you normally add it as a script, as in you add it in the script tag, just in the body, but should be at the bottom. And normally this script, what do you do with it? This script, what do you do with it? You defer it. You defer it. Why do you defer it? Actually, you can actually write a type. Let me say, you can say type. Can say type. The type is text. Type is text. Stroke JS or JavaScript. Can just write in full in JavaScript. And normally, what do? You put defer. That means it will really run Rust. If you don't defer, it will make the site very slow. That's one way of adding JavaScript. The second way of adding JavaScript is just put its file here. What do? Is just put script. Just put script. Its location CRC. Let me say if it is the file's name is JS. And that JS we have main. The folder is JS, and we have that we have, let me say, main.js. That's it. And of course, another thing which you should note, of course, you could open and close, but of course, this what's very important here is, again, you make it differ. Differ is very important. I'm going to take you through basic search engine optimization after getting down the front end. That's why you know I put your JavaScript. So let's get done with this. I'm going to use internal. This is for external. Just similar, like you use this when you have your folder. Okay, a file of JavaScript inside this particular folder of practice, and you name it what? JS, and inside that JS folder you have main.javascript. Wow, that is it, as simple as that. Okay, now we're in the process of designing our slideshow. Now this slideshow has JavaScript codes, and these JavaScript codes, I'm not going to explain it to you because it needs when you have a full knowledge of JavaScript. But with time, I'll explain it to you, and you'll understand it from the basics, from the roots. Okay, from first principles, let me say. Okay, inside here. Now that's our JavaScript code for the slideshow. We have copied it. Come and paste it here. Wow. Okay. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see our slides. So it's very nice. Very nice. Okay, now you know what? We don't have images. We don't have images. So what do? We're going to replace those images with the images we have in our folder. So the images, what do? We're going to just put let me just put images. We have your images folder. We have images folder in this okay, password, and I see. I'm sure we have images folder in this folder bootcamp. Yeah, it's not images, but it's just img. There are very many here, so no worries. Let's go back. Then it's just img. Of course, there are very many. I just like this. Then I also come here. Just use that. Let me see. I like this. See this camera installation. No, this is the same thing. Let me now use car tracking. Let me come here. OMG. Let me use electric fencing. Wow. Then of course, inside this, I want to give it I want to style it to give it a margin tab. Let me style it inside. Give it a margin top. I want to give it a margin top of 25 pixels. Okay. Now let's run it. And see. Wow. We see we have our navbar here. We have our image here, which is really responsive. The image is responsive, and you know what? You can just click and it changes. Just click and it changes. You click and it changes. How does this thing really works? Okay, how does it really look on your website? Very nice on the homepage. Very nice and very brilliant. This is just a few of it. There are very many more very interesting and very nice resources in W3 schools, where you just what do you need? You just need to come here. Just search maybe say navbar, how to make a navbar in W3 school, and the moment you come here and you just search how to in how to W3 school, there are very many interesting here. As I've said, the slideshow gallery. Normally, I've not shown how to create a gallery, but you can find it from here. And perhaps getting gallery with the knowledge I've given you, it's really already enough. You can just see nice gallery, very nice gallery. You can just come here and get the codes, organize them. Wow, and you're good to go. Very nice. I think with this, let me take you through a basic JavaScript, so that when you're copying some of this, you can be able to at least add on something. But let me repeat, a lot of nice things here, a lot of interesting. Let me see, even buttons, fading buttons. Just for you to be when you just hover it changes color and so on. I've already shown you some of how to make some of those things when they're side, but now these times are beautiful ones. Let me see, round bottles, forms, contact form. I've already shown you how to create this, but there are very many others here which you may like it. How you see, this is similar to the one which I've shown you how to create. There are other forms with the icons. You see, forms with icons, how to come up with search, all the codes are there. So just play around with this and develop and improve your front end skills. you become better in programming or even front end by practicing. And the more you try out different other nice things here, you see in the tables, uh-huh, there's in the tables, there's in the tables, how to create such tables, uh, full nested tables, filters, uh, buttons, form on images, navbar, different types of navbar, let me say menu icon, responsive top navbar. I will show you how to come up with search, like these ones. All they are here, so you're good to go. Very important resource. That one enough is already good to just give you a smile on your face. Okay, now let's jump into JS. JS. Let me use this the codes for this. Uh, just actually, let me even just not just remove everything and we start afresh. Okay. Let me see. This is JS trial. Trial. And for sure in JavaScript there are very few things. Now this time let me just use the script what? Let me just use the script way of involving my JavaScript. I just put here, even if I don't put a type, but let me just keep it for the sake it's text, and that text can be JS, of course. This just let me put defer so that you really get used and build nice codes. Okay, in JavaScript, what I want to start with the JavaScript is that it's a very big programming language, multi-purpose, very strong, very powerful. If you are very interested in programming, really, if you have an interest in front end or React, okay, React, let me say React. JavaScript is a tool which you need to familiarize yourself with. As I don't know when most of you have gone through the basics of programming languages like Python, JavaScript. Of course, there you go to booleans. I'm not going to take you to booleans. Just go. I'll just take you straight to variables, strings. Will take you through writing simple logics. Uh, just how to make, how to make, how to make, how to make. Let me say, just like let me say, compared to print something simple. Let me say in JavaScript, if let me say you want this page to return something, let me say window. Let me say window what? Let me say window alert. Should I use window alert? Okay, window dot alert and open curly braces. And open what? Curly braces. And now you're going to put the message that your Windows will say. Let me say welcome for JS. Okay, now I'll say that, put that. This is just extremely a very basic JavaScript. Let's try to run and see whether it's going to return for us something. Okay. Now for JavaScript, when you want to see some of the results which you're going to be using, you come to you come to what? You come to more tools. When you come to more tools, you go to developer tools. You have seen our script is here, but for this case, it does not display anything. That means there is an error. Let's go back, and now let me just show you how. Let me show you in form of a console log or what can I even start best for you to understand? I think basic. Can I say basic basic variables? Okay, in JavaScript, just call a variable like this and you say this is let me say variable I should be equals to 10. That one is just a variable. Now, in a way that when you call that, when you assign that like that, you can carry out arithmetic using it. So let's just try a simple one here. Let me say number. Let me say number one is equals to 5, and you put that. And what else can I say? Number 2 is equals to number 1 plus number 1 plus 10. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to say console. I'm going to say console.log. Just a simple arithmetics here. No, not that. Console log number what? Number 2. Simple arithmetics. Simple what? Simple arithmetics in JavaScript. Let's see what it will return for us. Okay, that's that. Let's run it. Okay, I'm not yet close this. Let's come in our more tools, developer tools. I don't know why I think this PC is not recognizing it. This is not recognizing it. But anyway, all in all, this actually what I've prepared for you in basic JavaScript is extremely really basic. Though this is expected to really the output be 15 and we'll release it in developer tools. Now another small thing as I ended the video that I would want to know about JavaScript. Let's close my Wi-Fi. Okay, whatever I already wanted to know, it's what's called looping. Looping is very important tool. You can use let me say, okay, let me we are here. Okay, let me say 4 is it's very important. Let me say 4, and I call a variable this variable I. But this variable I, it's equals to 0, but this variable I is less than 100. Now this variable is less than 100. I want this variable to be printed repeatedly. We use this sign here, like to add, keep on adding one of this variable until it's 100. That is okay. That doesn't. It's a 99 because it's less than 100. That's the meaning of this simple logic which I've just put for you here. What are you going to do then? Just going to open this and say console. Say console.log. console.log I, and you run, and you find that also when you go to developer tools, it has printed 1, 2, 3 up to 99. So JavaScript is really basic. What I can really advise for you for JavaScript is what's called JavaScript by example. A book here in my, I'm going to send it to you. Not even here. I think I have it on my machine here. Practice is not here. Okay, so it must be here. Wow, JavaScript by example, second edition. It's the book which I would recommend you to read for JavaScript. Though, it's here. It's quite a big book, but you will not regret. Perhaps it is also the best for CSS because it's CSS. There's a at the end there they say JavaScript in CSS in JavaScript. So it is a very, 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 very good book. As you can see here, it's very, very book, very, very good book. Why am I saying it? Why am I recommending it? It's a book where they give you how to write. Like they show you how the code is written and explain why. See, if you take your time, you'll have JavaScript at fingertips. Though the JavaScript for front-end development in website development is really not that much needed, and I've written you the sources where you can really get them from, but for purposes of using JavaScript in backend, JavaScript in creating small apps and so on, you need to learn it from the scratch. Use from books to read books. I will send you these notes if you're interested in it. Thank you very much, and we hope you have enjoyed it.